Welcome into this guide. This is going to be the More Spore quick walkthrough, and here's a key fact before you can even start this live event, which is happening through March 10th through the 25th of 2026. You got to have your Poke Center already built before you can participate. Now here are some things. First off, I'm also going to have everything that you may need for your Pokemon habitat to get these particular Pokemon, such as Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jumpluff, in the descriptions, because I'm not going to show you every single bit of detail, but in the most part here, all these little items you see here at this Pokemon Center or on this table is what you're going to need for the most part. Now, such as like the backpack, the lunchbox, a picnic table, and some of the other dining supplies, as well as dandelions or the dandy flowers. Now, you're going to need these, and the thing is though, it doesn't really tell you like what you should be doing, and other than having to go to the Dreamland, so you also got to go there. And a little side note, two things actually. One, if you don't have enough storage or have an upgraded backpack or something to storage, make sure you basically just unpack your backpack and make sure you have enough, because when you do travel to these Dreamlands, if you haven't already, there's a lot of stuff that you can get and bring back for other projects that you may have going on. And basically, once you gather up all your spores, I would say try to gather up every single spore you possibly can. At least, I want to say it was like 40 or 45 spores that I was able to obtain. Now, sometimes if you need to, you may need to go back a second time, but if you can do it for the first run, just gather up everything. Make sure you look through all the rocks, caves, all that kind of stuff, cliffs, just basically look all over the place for these things. Once you do and you make these habitats, like I said, when I have them in the description, do so, because that's how you're going to be able to get these particular Pokemon, and it's only going to be through this live event. Side note and little pro tip here is that if you're planting the dandy flowers here, as you see, have a Pokemon with you that does growth, so it can just actually grow the flowers that you're going to be planting a little quicker. Yes, definitely do that. Helps out a lot, speed up the process. But other than that, I want to say pretty much that's it. Once you do, you'll be able to get these particular Pokemon. And thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the game. Drop me some comments here. Hit the subs. I really appreciate it. I'm going to finish up here. And guys, have a wonderful time here in Pokopia.